Hi everyone! In this video, you will better understand how harmful it can be for a diabetic to make mistakes when eating. Imagine you are on a roller coaster. Sometimes, life with diabetes can feel exactly like that, full of ups and downs. But what if I told you that there are some common mistakes that can make this roller coaster ride much smoother? Let's discover together the 7 mistakes every diabetic should never make and how to avoid them. Before we move on to the first mistake, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. The upcoming videos will feature content that will benefit your health. Mistake 1. Thinking that only sugar is bad. The first mistake many people make is thinking that only sugar is bad. It sounds simple, right? But in reality, there's more to the story. Let's understand it together. When we talk about diabetes, many people immediately think, oh, just don't eat sugar and everything will be fine. But it's not quite like that. Sugar can indeed raise blood glucose levels, but it's not the only culprit. Carbohydrates like bread, cakes, pasta, and even some types of rice can also do this. Let's imagine that our body is like a car. To function, it needs fuel. This fuel is glucose, which comes from the food we eat, especially from carbohydrates. When we eat bread or cake, for example, our body breaks down these foods into smaller parts called glucose, which enters our bloodstream. Now, if we eat too much bread, cake, or sugar, the glucose level in our blood rises very quickly. And this is where things get complicated for people with diabetes. A diabetic's body cannot use glucose efficiently, either due to a lack of insulin, a hormone that helps glucose enter cells, or because the cells don't respond well to insulin. The result? Too much sugar in the blood, which can cause various health problems. So, what can we do? The first thing is to understand that it's not just pure sugar that is harmful. Simple carbohydrates, like those found in white bread, cakes, cookies, and many processed foods, are also quickly converted into glucose and can raise blood sugar levels rapidly. But don't worry, we don't need to eliminate all carbohydrates from our lives. The key is to choose the right types and eat them in the right amounts. For example, instead of white bread, we can opt for whole grain bread. Instead of white rice, brown rice is a better choice. These foods are called complex carbohydrates. They are digested more slowly by our body, meaning glucose enters the blood more slowly and steadily, helping to keep blood sugar levels stable. Another tip is always to combine carbohydrates with proteins and fibers. For example, eating a slice of whole grain bread with a piece of cheese or some chicken. Protein and fiber help slow down the digestion of the carbohydrate, which also helps control blood sugar levels. Additionally, it's important to watch portions. Even healthy carbohydrates, like whole grains, can raise blood sugar if eaten in large quantities. So, the ideal is always to moderate and not overdo it. Let's do a quick recap to reinforce what we learned today. It's not just sugar that is harmful to people with diabetes. Simple carbohydrates like bread and cakes are also culprits. Simple carbohydrates are quickly converted into glucose, raising blood sugar levels. Choose complex carbohydrates, like whole grain bread and brown rice, which are digested more slowly. Combine carbohydrates with proteins and fibers to help control blood glucose levels. Watch your portions, even with healthy carbohydrates. Mistake 2. Not having healthy snacks. Now that we understand that it's not just sugar that is harmful, let's talk about another common mistake many people with diabetes make: not having healthy snacks. It might seem that skipping a snack or going many hours without eating is no big deal, but this can cause serious problems. Let's understand this better. When we go too long without eating, our body may start to feel a lack of energy. This is even more complicated for people with diabetes because it can lead to sudden drops in blood sugar, known as hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia can cause symptoms such as shaking, dizziness, weakness, and in more severe cases, even fainting. But that's not all. When we go many hours without eating, the tendency is to feel very hungry at the next meal. And then, what happens? We end up overeating or choosing less healthy foods because we are very hungry. You know that urge to eat a snack, a cookie, or even a piece of cake. Well, that could be a result of going too long without eating. So, what's the solution? The answer is simple. Have healthy snacks between main meals. These snacks help keep blood sugar levels stable and prevent hypoglycemia. They also help control hunger, making you eat less at main meals and make healthier food choices. Here are some ideas for healthy snacks you can take with you anywhere. Fruits. Apples, pears, bananas, and grapes are great options. They are easy to carry and full of fiber, which helps control blood sugar. Nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, and Brazil nuts are full of healthy fats and proteins. They also help keep you full for longer. Natural yogurt. A portion of unsweetened natural yogurt is a good source of protein and calcium. You can add some fruit for more flavor. Veggie sticks. Carrots, cucumbers, and celery cut into sticks are great for a crunchy, healthy snack. You can combine them with some hummus for a special touch. Boiled eggs. Easy to prepare and full of protein, a boiled egg is a snack that can keep you going until the next meal. It's important to remember that the snack should be balanced and not too large. The idea is just to keep blood sugar levels stable and avoid excessive hunger. And of course, always prefer natural foods and avoid ultra-processed ones, which are full of additives and preservatives. Let's recap what we learned about healthy snacks. Going many hours without eating can cause hypoglycemia and make you overeat at main meals. Having healthy snacks between meals helps keep blood sugar levels stable. Opt for natural and balanced snacks, like fruits, nuts, yogurt, veggie sticks, and boiled eggs. Remember that managing diabetes involves several small changes in your daily routine. Having healthy snacks is one of those changes that can make a big difference in your health. So, how about starting to prepare some healthy snacks today? Now, let's talk about a mistake that many people make, thinking that all sweeteners are bad. Is it true? Let's find out together. Mistake 3. Thinking all sweeteners are bad. Now that we've talked about the importance of having healthy snacks, let's discuss another mistake that many people with diabetes make, thinking that all sweeteners are bad. This is a common misconception, but with a bit of information, we can better understand and make smarter choices. Let's dive in. First, it's important to understand that there are different types of sweeteners. They are divided into two main categories: natural sweeteners and artificial sweeteners. Let's get to know a little more about each of them. Natural sweeteners. Natural sweeteners come from natural sources and are generally considered healthier. Some examples include stevia. Extracted from the stevia plant, it is much sweeter than regular sugar but without the calories. Stevia does not raise blood sugar levels, making it an excellent option for people with diabetes. Xylitol. Found in fruits and vegetables, xylitol has about 40% fewer calories than sugar and also does not raise blood sugar levels. It is often used in chewing gums and oral health products. Erythritol. Also found in fruits, erythritol has few calories and does not affect blood glucose levels. It is well tolerated by most people and can be a good alternative to sugar. These natural sweeteners are safe for people with diabetes and do not have the negative effects that sugar does. So, if you miss the sweet taste, you can use one of these without fear. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, on the other hand, are created in laboratories. Some common examples include aspartame, widely used in diet sodas and other diet products. It is safe for most people, but some may be sensitive to it. Saccharin, one of the oldest artificial sweeteners, it is still widely used in foods and beverages. Although it was controversial in the past, current studies show that it is safe when consumed in moderate amounts. Sucralose, very popular in sugar-free products, sucralose is stable at high temperatures, making it good for cooking and baking. Although some studies suggest that artificial sweeteners may have negative effects, such as changes in metabolism or increased appetite, most research shows that they are safe when used in moderation. The important thing is not to overdo it and always opt for more natural alternatives when possible. Debunking the myths. There are many myths about sweeteners, such as the idea that they can cause cancer or raise blood sugar levels. However, most of these myths are not supported by scientific evidence. For example, stevia, xylitol, and erythritol are safe and do not have these negative effects. Another common concern is that the sweet taste of sweeteners may lead to insulin spikes. However, research shows that natural sweeteners do not cause these spikes. They are a safe and healthy alternative to sugar. So, if you miss the sweet taste, you don't need to worry. Use natural sweeteners and enjoy the flavor without fear of harming your health. Did you know that not all sweeteners are bad? Share in the comments if you use any of the ones mentioned. Error 4. Neglecting our surroundings. Now that we've discussed the myths about sweeteners, let's talk about a mistake that many people don't even realize they're making: neglecting the environment around us. It might sound strange, but where we live and work has a big impact on our health and diabetes management. Let's understand why. Imagine you come home after a long and tiring day. You're hungry and you open the fridge. If the first thing you see is sweets, cakes, and sodas, what's the chance you'll choose something healthy? It's very easy to fall into temptation and end up eating foods that aren't good for controlling diabetes. That's why it's essential to create an environment that helps you make healthy choices. Here are some simple tips to organize your home and avoid pitfalls. Organizing the fridge and pantry. Get rid of sweets. The first thing to do is get rid of sweets and processed foods that contain added sugar. This includes cakes, cookies, sodas, and other sugary snacks. If these foods aren't in sight, you're less likely to eat them. Fill your fridge with healthy foods. Stock up on fresh fruits, vegetables, greens, natural yogurts, and lean proteins. Place these foods in easy-to-reach places so they're the first thing you see when you open the fridge. Keep healthy snacks on hand. Have nuts, seeds, unsweetened dried fruits, and carrot or cucumber sticks in easy-to-grab containers. Having healthy snacks ready to eat helps avoid the temptation of junk food. If you spend a lot of time at work, your environment there is also important. Here are some tips. Bring your own snacks. Instead of relying on vending machines or the work cafeteria, bring your own healthy snacks. These can include fruits, yogurt, nuts, or even a whole grain sandwich with turkey breast. Drink water. Keep a water bottle at your desk to stay hydrated and avoid sugary drinks. Sometimes, thirst is confused with hunger, and drinking water can help control the urge to eat. Plan your meals. If possible, bring your meals from home. This allows you to control the ingredients and portions, ensuring that you eat healthily throughout the day. Parties and family gatherings. Social events can be challenging, but with a little planning, you can enjoy them without compromising your diabetes control. Make smart choices. At parties, opt for fruits, salads, and lean proteins. Avoid fried foods, sweets, and sugary drinks. Bring a healthy dish. If you're attending a party at someone's house, offer to bring a healthy dish. This way, you ensure there will be at least one healthy option available. Don't be extreme. Allow yourself a small indulgence once in a while, but don't overdo it. The important thing is to maintain balance and not make these indulgences a routine. Error 5. Being sedentary. Now that we've talked about the importance of taking care of our surroundings, let's discuss a mistake that affects many diabetics: being sedentary. Physical activity is crucial for controlling diabetes, yet many people still don't realize this. Let's understand why exercise is so important and how to incorporate it into your daily routine simply and effectively. Why is exercise important? When we exercise, our muscles use glucose, sugar, from the blood as an energy source. This helps lower blood sugar levels naturally. Additionally, regular exercise improves insulin sensitivity, meaning the body uses insulin more efficiently. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as it helps keep blood sugar levels under control. There are different types of exercises, and all of them can be beneficial for people with diabetes. Let's explore some. Aerobic exercises. Walking, running, cycling, and swimming are examples of aerobic exercises. They help improve cardiovascular health and control weight, as well as reduce blood sugar levels. Resistance exercises. Lifting weights, using resistance bands, or doing body weight exercises like push-ups and squats help build muscle mass. The more muscle you have, the more glucose your body can use, aiding in diabetes management. Stretching and flexibility. Yoga and Pilates are great for improving flexibility and reducing stress. While they don't burn as many calories as aerobic or resistance exercises, they are important for overall health and well-being. If you're not used to exercising, starting can seem challenging. But don't worry, you don't need to become an athlete overnight. Here are some tips to get started. Start slowly. If you're not used to exercising, start with light activities like 10 to 15-minute walks. Gradually increase the time and intensity of your exercises. Choose something you enjoy. The best way to ensure you keep exercising is to choose an activity you enjoy. It could be dancing, cycling, playing soccer, or anything else that brings you joy. Make exercise part of your routine. Try to exercise at the same time every day. This helps create a habit. It could be early in the morning before work or at the end of the day as a way to unwind. Find a friend. Exercising with a friend can make the activity more fun and motivating. You can encourage each other and keep the commitment to exercise. Be consistent. The most important thing is to be consistent. Even if you can only exercise for 10 minutes on a busy day, that's still better than doing nothing. Consistency is key to seeing long-term benefits. Let's recap some of the benefits that exercise can bring to people with diabetes. Improves blood sugar control. As mentioned, exercise helps lower blood sugar levels and improves insulin sensitivity. Controls weight. Maintaining a healthy weight is essential for managing diabetes. Exercise helps burn calories and keep weight under control. Reduces the risk of complications. Regular physical activity can reduce the risk of diabetes-related complications, such as heart disease and nerve damage. Improves mood and well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, which are chemicals that improve mood and reduce stress. This can be especially helpful for those dealing with diabetes. Before we continue, I noticed that you haven't liked this video yet. If you're enjoying the content and want to see more videos like this, please like the channel. Your like is very important to us and helps us bring you the best content. Error 6. Overindulging in healthy foods. We've already talked about the importance of physical exercise and how it can help control diabetes. Now, let's discuss a mistake that many people make without realizing it: overindulging in healthy foods. It might sound strange, but even foods considered good for your health can cause problems if consumed in excess. Let's understand this better. Why is overeating a problem? When we talk about healthy foods, we think of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and other nutritious options. These foods are great for your health, but it's important to remember that everything must be consumed in moderation. Overeating, even healthy foods, can lead to weight gain and make diabetes management more difficult. Let's look at some specific examples. Examples of healthy foods to consume in moderation. Fruits. Fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, but they also contain natural sugar called fructose. Eating an apple or a banana is healthy, but eating several fruits at once can significantly raise blood sugar levels. The tip is to eat fruits in moderation and prefer those with a lower glycemic index, like strawberries, apples, and pears. Nuts and seeds. Nuts, almonds, cashews, and other seeds are rich in healthy fats, proteins, and fiber. However, they are also very high in calories. Eating a handful of nuts is great, but eating an entire bag can add many calories to your diet, leading to weight gain. Avocado. Avocado is an excellent source of healthy fats and is great for your heart. But since it is a calorie-dense food, it's important to eat only a moderate amount. One serving of avocado, which is about a quarter to half of the fruit, is enough to get its benefits without overdoing the calories. Olive oil. Using olive oil in salads and dishes is an excellent way to add healthy fats to your diet. However, olive oil is very calorie-dense, and using too much can result in excess calories. A drizzle of olive oil is enough to flavor the food and gain its benefits. Natural juices. Drinking fruit juice seems healthy, but it's important to remember that juices contain a lot of fructose and lack the fiber of whole fruits. This can lead to blood sugar spikes. It's better to eat whole fruit and drink water to stay hydrated. How to eat healthily without overindulging. To ensure you're getting the benefits of healthy foods without overdoing it, here are some simple tips. Always be mindful of portion sizes. Use small bowls or plates to serve healthy foods to avoid overeating. Planning your meals and snacks in advance can help control portions. This way, you know exactly what and how much you'll eat. Eat slowly and savor every bite. This helps you feel satisfied with less food and avoid overeating. Try to include a variety of healthy foods in your diet. Eating a wide variety of foods ensures that you get all the necessary nutrients without overdoing any one of them. If you have questions about how to balance your diet, consult a nutritionist. They can help create a meal plan that meets your needs without excess. Error 7. Believing that diabetics can't eat fruit. Now that we've talked about the importance of not overindulging in healthy foods, let's address a very common myth: the idea that people with diabetes can't eat fruit. This is not true. Fruits can and should be part of a diabetic's diet, but with some important considerations. Let's understand how to include fruits in your diet safely and healthily. Why fruits are important. Fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. These nutrients are essential for overall health and help keep the body functioning well. The fiber in fruits, for example, helps control blood sugar levels and improves digestion. Additionally, Fruits are a natural source of energy and can be a healthy option for snacks. It's important to choose the right fruits. While all fruits have benefits, some are better for people with diabetes due to their lower glycemic index, GI. The glycemic index measures how much a food raises blood sugar levels. Fruits with a low or moderate GI are ideal for keeping blood sugar levels more stable. Here are some fruits that are good options. Strawberries. Delicious and with a low glycemic index, strawberries are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. Apples. High in fiber and with a moderate glycemic index, apples help control appetite and blood sugar levels. Pears. With a low glycemic index, pears are a great source of fiber and can be eaten with the skin on to maximize benefits. Oranges. Rich in vitamin C, oranges have a moderate glycemic index. It's better to eat the whole fruit rather than drink the juice. Cherries. With a low glycemic index and full of antioxidants, cherries are a great choice for people with diabetes. Fruits to consume in moderation. Some fruits have a higher glycemic index and should be consumed in moderation. This doesn't mean you should avoid them completely, but it's important to watch the portions. Here are some fruits that should be eaten with care. Bananas. While nutritious, bananas have a higher glycemic index. Eating half a banana instead of a whole one can help control blood sugar. Grapes. Grapes are sweet and delicious, but they also have a higher glycemic index. Consume in small amounts. Mangoes. Rich in vitamins but with a high glycemic index. It's better to eat in small portions. Pineapples. With a high glycemic index, pineapple is best consumed in smaller quantities and combined with high-fiber foods to reduce the impact on blood sugar. Watermelons. Refreshing and hydrating, watermelons have a high glycemic index, so it's better to eat small portions. Tips for including fruits in your diet. Here are some tips to enjoy the benefits of fruits without significantly raising blood sugar levels. Combine with protein and fiber. Eating fruits with proteins, like yogurt or cheese, or fiber, like oats, can help control blood sugar spikes. Prefer whole fruits. Whole fruits contain fiber, which helps slow the absorption of sugar. Avoid fruit juices, which can cause blood sugar spikes. Watch portion sizes. Consume moderate portions. For example, a small apple or half a banana are appropriate servings. Vary your fruits. Include a variety of fruits in your diet to get different nutrients and benefits. Avoid canned or dried fruits. These fruits often have added sugar and a higher glycemic index. Prefer fresh fruits. So, we've reached the end of our video. Now you know the 7 mistakes that every diabetic should never make. See how important it is to pay attention to what we eat and our lifestyle. It might seem difficult at first, but with a little effort and attention, it's possible to avoid these mistakes and maintain good health. Remember, it's not just about cutting out sugar but making smart choices every day. Avoiding ultra-processed foods, not fearing natural sweeteners, adjusting your diet according to your medications, exercising regularly, not being extreme with your diet, and learning about healthy eating, all of these make a big difference. Let's go on this journey together. With these tips, you can live well and healthily without letting diabetes get in the way of your dreams and adventures. Now, share this video with your friends and family so everyone can learn how to take good care of their health. Stay alert, make wise choices, and remember, you have the power to control diabetes and live a full and happy life. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep receiving future content. See you in the next video.